Hi everybody. Who remembers our video from 3 weeks ago when we showed the boys planting seeds? Well, today we're going to explain how a seed turns into a seedling, and you can see what our seedlings look like now. This is what they look like. They look a lot different than they did just 21 days ago. Who knows what this is? This is our very last Easter egg, and I've been saving it for this video. On the outside, the part we see is hard, and it's called the shell. A seed has a shell too, but we don't call it a shell. We call it the seed coat. They do the same thing. They protect the insides from being squished or damaged before they have a chance to grow. Underneath the shell is the white part of an egg. Its real name is the albumen. The white, or the albumen, has a special job. It's the food for the new chick until it hatches and can make food or get food for itself. On the inside, you'll see the yolk. The yolk, that's the yellow part of an egg, is what turns into a chick and will grow into a bird, or if it's an egg for a turtle or a lizard or a snake, it could be the new animal. Now, a seed also has a special part on the inside called the embryo that will grow into the new plant. And it's inside of the shell, in the middle of the food, or in this case, the white or the albumen. So a seed and an egg are really quite a lot alike, but an egg will hatch an animal and a seed will make a plant. When the plant comes out of the seed, we call it germinating. It's not hatching, it germinates. Can you say the word germinate? Here you can see our seed. On the outside, it has a seed coat, like a shell. In the middle, there's a little green part, just like the yolk of an egg, that'll grow into the new plant. And the part that I'm coloring is the food supply that'll help it live until it can make its own food. When a seed is planted in the ground, it waits for just the right time to germinate, just like an egg waits for the right time to hatch. An egg knows it's time to hatch when it's been warm because the mother bird is sitting on it. But a seed knows it's time to germinate when it's warm and damp because spring has arrived. The first part of the plant to poke out of the seed coat and into the dirt is the roots. They start growing down. The roots keep growing down while the seed gets closer to the surface, ready to pop up. Eventually, the roots hold the new plant in the soil while the plant pops up above the surface into the air with its seed coat still on. Our seedling drops its seed coat and sprouts its leaves. Now it's fully germinated. We started our seeds in tiny soil plugs, but now that they've germinated, they'll need a few things of their own. What do our seedlings need to grow into vegetables that we can eat? Soil, right? Dirt?
We need to keep them warm. Their petals are like little solar panels.
That's right. So they need water and sunlight. They need to stay warm, and they need soil or dirt.
And food.
What do they have for food? The dirt, yeah, the soil.
Dirt, yeah.
And they make their own food using sunlight. Sometimes we give them fertilizer when they're a little older. The boys are going to move each of our seedlings into its own cup of dirt. But first, let's see if we can tell which plant is which. So grown-up plants sometimes look very different from their seedlings. Who thinks they can find the purple tomatoes?
The purple tomatoes probably should be these.
Yeah.
Those are purple. Yeah. And they look like tomato leaves.
All of these are the purple tomatoes.
I can tell by the leaf shape. I've seen purple tomatoes before.
Who thinks they can find the kale? Look at the leaves and tell me if you can find the kale.
Kale would be...
Kale.
I have no idea.
This is kale.
I think
Amos, you have a really good guess. What you've actually found is lettuce. Red salad lettuce. The kale are these ones.
These?
Those right there. Yep. Okay. Who can find the broccoli?
Oh, that one. This one right here.
You found the broccoli? That's right. These are the broccoli. They don't look anything like broccoli yet. Who can find the sunflowers?
The sunflowers.
Right here. So,
Amos, could you tell because they look like they're going to grow up to be sunflowers or because you remember planting them?
because I just remember planting them.
Okay, really good answer. Who can find the basil seedlings? This is a big challenge.
This one.
Oh my gosh. You are correct. These are the basil seedlings.
I know what basil looks like, silly.
The roots have grown right through the bottom. They're looking for more soil, so it's time to put them in cups of dirt.
My hands are so cold.
When we plant the seeds, we put 2 or 3 in each soil plug to make sure that at least one seed germinates. But once they do, well, sometimes we end up with 2 or 3 plants in the same soil plug, and there's just not room. So we'll have to choose one to keep and cut the rest. This one here?
Yeah, so we cut
All right,
that
so
one.
we'll snip this one. Goodbye.
Go,
You take them right out of there?
He said.
All right, how about this one? Which one do you think is stronger?
Oh my gosh, it's so obvious. I think
This
The
this
much taller
one
one?
is a much taller
I
one.
agree. Okay, can you take this guy right out of there?
The next one
So
can
I'll just turn him
Sure,
into
Amos.
dirt.
This one's a triple. There's 3 in there, and they're all about the same size. Which one, Amos, do you think is the strongest?
This one.
That one? Okay, I'll toast the other 2.
Oh, take that.
See ya, tomatoes.
See ya, tomato.
See ya, tomatoes. All right, can you get rid of those extras? All right, let's look at the next one.
I'll go next.
Which one of these 2, Willie, do you think is the
I
strongest?
think this one.
This one here?
Uh-huh.
Toast.
No, not that
Ah,
one.
well, we'll hope that one does okay. All right, I'll ask you.
That's okay.
Which one this one?
I think that this one's stronger.
So this one is toast?
Uh-huh. Bam.
Ready? All right, make that one go away. Now, of course, they'll need water. Once each of our seedlings have their own cup of soil and plenty of water, they'll need sunlight, but it's still too cold outside. So we'll put them under this special light indoors where they can get light that's a lot like sunlight until it's warm enough for them to live outdoors. We'll even put a fan on our seedlings so that they get used to living in the wind. This will help their stems to grow up sturdy. When it's warm enough outdoors, in a few weeks, we'll bring these cups outside and we'll move each of our seedlings to where it really belongs, in the garden. And if we take care of it every day, all summer long, they'll grow into delicious vegetables that we can eat. I can't wait to show you.